Good evening, morning, afternoon, freaks and geeks. This is Reluge, and today I am reading your comments. It's been a while since I've done that. Wasn't because there wasn't enough comments. There's plenty, but just, it's been like 4 years, I think. So, through the 4 years, I've been getting a mixture of different kinds of comments. From, like, criticism, just the basic, like, yeah, good job, that kind of stuff. I'm going to read them in different sections. This one is the... I don't want to call it either basic or generic, but these are the, it's the ones where people just comment on the video for engagement. That's it. These are the engagement, comments. So this one is from, Samuel Mateus 148. He does a lot of comments, and I appreciate all that. But, so I'm only nitpicking some certain ones. Like this one, he says, feel on the way. Okay, thank you for that. Not sure exactly what that means, but I figured it's a fun one to start with. And this one is from Darthayano. Yeah, I wonder if you still watch my channel, but she's from the Hellfreezer community. Yes, I'm so excited. She's replying on a video that she was in. I believe at the beginning I asked if you were excited. Kevin Colby states, nice video. Thanks, man. Iced Blue Coffee stated, fire video, keep it up. Smiley emoji, fire emoji. Thank you, good sir. I'm still working at it. I'm not as big as other people, but, you know, I pump out what I pump out. You guys watch what you watch. And we all live together in a joyous harmony. I hope. Kelly Alvis, comments, Mazel Tov! To my I'm pregnant video. I'm sorry, that I did that for an April Fool's. I really wanted to see how many people would actually congratulate me on being pregnant myself. I don't know if she was being joking about this, or if she thought, like, me and my wife was pregnant. Oh yeah, it was, I was watching someone talking about this one video where this woman pulled a, like, 8-month prank, like, documenting her getting pregnant, and then, like, showing, like, the baby progressing, like, in her tummy. And then it's like, we lost the baby, and she was walking around going, she's like, I can't find it anywhere. Where did I put it? Personally, I like that kind of joke, but the problem is, it was not delivered well at all. I know a lot of you people will be like, oh, that's not even funny in the first place, and granted. But I was like, we should do that for a April Fool's joke. Wait, it's April Fool's right now! Sarah Burton, hi Sarah, how are you doing? Replies, hi Reluge, have a freak week. Oh, F is right next to the G. Have a great week. I'm sorry, I don't mean to hurt your feelings, I just wanted to say that. But thank you, 3 months ago that was a pretty good week. Still having a good week, especially since we moved into our place, as you can tell. We're still doing stuff. There's the ladder, like, sitting right there. Very, like, tacky, but whatever. Pamela Jetter had commented, sugar so sweet, on my short of, like, me waking up. And all the cats, like, 3 of the cats were, like, all on me being like, oh, you're awake, you're alive, I love you, I love you, I love you. It's just, it's so It's so heartwarming to have an animal or a person to be glad that you've woken up and that you're alive and that you can feed them. It's such a very warm feeling and I love it. Now we're getting to the actual criticism. These kind of comments are like a bit vague, but Bob Tejada, I don't know if I'm saying that right. He comments, "Dude, you so boring, and no one want to see your face. And take off that ridiculous pink headset." Is what I would have done if that the pink headphones was still like functioning. The funny part is when he said that the headphones was dying, and I was thinking, it's like, dude, I should add this to a reading comments and just swap it because I had a new headset. And I just find that to be hilarious. Josh Fatal had pointed out on my first archipelago, I can barely hear you. And yeah, okay, yeah, granted. Yeah, my voice on that was so low. Now though, I've got like a better recording system and I've actually been able to separate the volume of the voice from the music. So it's like if the music's too loud, I can just lower it down. If my voice is too low, which I'm surprised, I could just raise it. And that's pretty much fixed that issue. I wish I can go back and tamper with my voice in the first episode, but it is what it is, and I am sorry about that. Okay, this isn't technically a critique on the video, but it's more of a critique on my gameplay. Just rewatched it and realized that the one he needed, referring to me, was the one he didn't make, the Pure Metal Anger Girl. She's commenting on the video of, like, the final video of My Lovely Daughter. I still haven't beaten that game. That is an insanely difficult game to beat. But, I realized what I was doing wrong while I was editing it. I thought that was the first one I ever tried. But the thing is, I had her before that, and I sacrificed her and completely forgot that I didn't try to send her into the mission. So my response was, wait, you rewatched this? And yeah, I don't think I'm going to revisit the series though. Thank you though. She replies, oh heck, I actually got replied to. And your comment's actually being read. But yeah, I can understand if you choose not to return to the series, but I'll be looking forward to your future content and hard work. I am actually hoping you're still watching this because once I'm able to buy my lovely wife, and then my lovely, what was it, Empress? Sovereign? I can't remember. I plan on playing those, and I plan on trying to beat them. So, thank you very much for commenting, and also letting me know. Sakhalat Hassan had replied, hello, how are you? I am a regular viewer of your YouTube channel. I came here to say that your content is always engaging incredibly well. Presented. Good luck to you. But there are some issues on your YouTube channel. Okay? You mind clarifying that? The reason why I didn't reply to this one, I've had 2 comments like this before. One was straightforward with what they were doing. It was like when I started, they were like, hi, I'm trying to go around finding new channels. I have this course that can teach you how to become a better YouTuber and get the views. Here's the link if you'd like to go see it. I didn't click the link, but I looked up the service he was talking about, and it was like a legitimate, like, kind of like a course to learn YouTubing, but it was like $50 or something like that, either 50 or 500. I can't remember. All I know is that it was 5 and a 0 at least. But then the second one was more bodish. Like, hello, I have some pointers for you. And I replied, okay, shoot. And they get like almost instantly like a huge paragraph of things you could do, and it's like, and you can learn all of this on this website. I'm like, that is definitely a bot. I had to delete that because I didn't want like that link on my comment section to people clicking on it. So I don't know if this guy was a bot or if he legitimately had suggestions. But seeing as how it was like 8 months ago, that was around the time that my uploads were being sparse. So I'm guessing it was like something like that. But let me know if you have any criticisms of how I run things and do things. If it's something that I can legitimately deal with or handle, then I will address it. Now this one is a very important critique. It's from the AI reading of SCP-4557. Let me take a drink real quick, because I want to read this how I imagine how he was feeling and typing, because this is a really important comment. And I'm not being facetious. Howdy, this is the author of the article. I want it to be known that I do not condone this video, the use of AI and non-human entities gaining attention or views off of my work. Delete this yesterday. And he has a valid, valid critique. Every single thing of that is just valid, and I feel so bad. Now, I know people could say, maybe Biscuits Cake isn't the author of it. I'm going to believe it. I'll believe that this is the author. And I do feel bad that I took AI, because it was AI clone voice. All I did was take the article, slapped it in the text-to-speech using my voice, AI cloned, and it threw random little videos on it. And I believe there were some blank ones because I had to like upgrade to Pro for some of them. But this is the kind of reaction that I did wanting, for lack of better words, wanting to see. Because I am investigating a lot of like the AI, digging really deep. And I'm going to do a huge, like, deep dive into all of AI. And I feel bad that I did that. I honestly do. I wish I can do like an actual like live session, like a live recording, and use raccoon like models. Like I want to fucking hire people to do now kind of like a short, I guess, on that story, because I loved that one. I would like the AI readings, that one and the cactus one. I really, really enjoyed. Now, these next comments are directly talking, like, referring to the video. Fred Turcotta had commented on my video about how COVID is affecting me. That was like 3 years ago, 2022. So that was like at the tail end. And at this point, I had caught it twice. So, 5 kids is a lot, man. I have 5 kids. Technically 6. We adopted one of my oldest son's friends. But, it was more when he was like 16 or 17, so I technically didn't raise him. We're just helping him become an adult. Did not know you were a hair magician. He's referring to the fact that I record in bulk. So sometimes it's like my hair's like red. I'm trying to remember. I think there might be a couple videos where my hair was like really short, like ear length. I even saw you in your intro with red hair. Hope a year and a half later, COVID and its crazy stuff is not treating you so bad. Yeah, COVID is pretty much done with and over. I know it's still there. I know people are still catching it. I know that people still die from it. But it's not as crazy and, like, life-impacting as it was. From what part of the world are you? I'm from French Canada, and things are getting better now. At least they will not try to cancel Christmas like last year. Yeah, that was weird. Doing COVID Christmas and COVID Halloween. At least where I lived, with all the years that COVID was running rampant, you were wearing masks anyway, so it's like put on the little mask underneath your Halloween mask and you're good to go. The bitch in the corner from Hellfreezer commented, "Nice to put a face to the voice from Hellfreezer Phasmo streams." It was 3 years ago now. When Hellfreezer was doing his live game streams, I joined in the Phasmophobia for a bit. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. Benjo comments, "Just commenting to point out I'm the 100th subscriber, lol. Congratulations!" 3 years ago, and my subscriber count had just doubled. Oh, but it's fine. It's like, I wouldn't mind getting to 500, please subscribe, and being able to do, like, the memberships and whatnot. I don't know what to do for the memberships, but also, I'm working on a card game. I just need to have the money to put it together and whatnot, since we moved in and we have, like, space now that I can do stuff. I'm thinking I might start trying to do that. Also with being on disability, I don't know how GoFundMe will run. So I got a lot of looking into. And yes, I would like to be off disability. This last 2 months was just insane, stressful. I'd really, really rather be doing merchandise and whatnot. So, all the help that you guys can give will be useful. Okay, I have a second one from Fred Turcotte. Mainly because he mainly was watching my Chandelar series, Magic Gathering. And this is the comment when I lost in the game. And when that happens, the main villain that you're fighting against to prevent from going into the realm of Chandelar, he, like, breaks through and he's pretty much, like, dominates, like, the entire domain and kills people and whatnot. Oh my god, what is going on in Chandelar? Did we lose our savior? Somebody needs to take on the Sword of Resistance and fight those evil monsters. So you run out of White Amulet to teleport to the city to be saved before Doom happens. The White Amulet are so important to finish the game. You can always... some reload tried to teleport not so far away with Blue Amulet, but it's better with the Sword of Resistance. What's with the H being dropped off? So much better than the other world magic. This is why you want to have some money on you all the time when you travel because you never know when a pop-up bonus is going to give you the chance to buy amulets for 200 gold each. Usually this happens at least once for a whole game, but sometime you lucky and get multiple chance. So, he's pretty much talking about Chandelar, the white amulets, and the sort of resistance. I could teleport to the city that's being attacked. The blue one, I believe that's the one where you can jump, like, far distances using up blue amulets. It's just, this guy really gave me a lot of information on different cards I could use throughout the gameplay, and I really appreciated his feedback. Yura, commented, "Good old Jurassic Park. I actually picked this one up for my Genesis a couple weeks ago." Oh yeah, we took the game systems down. Again, thank you for the comment. I didn't have Jurassic Park when I was a kid. But I plan on going back to that and trying to finish it. So these are comments made about my AI videos. Rosie Lemons had commented, "What am I watching?" Cryface. So my comment to that is AI voice clone reading document from SCP Foundation. They were commenting on the AI reading of SCP-1955J. I forgot which one that was. It was one of the joke SCPs, so it was like a bunch of weird stuff about the SCP in general. Of course, with the videos not matching up to what the is being talked about. It's just, you go ahead and watch one of those. It's ridiculous and dumb. Not the SCP, mind you, but yeah. I came from a video talking about Pyro's identity, LOL. The reason why this is hilarious is because, apparently, YouTube felt that my AI reading of SCP-4557 was similar to Pyro from Team Fortress 2. And apparently he wasn't the only one. Vileboy also came here from there. The Brick Squad says, honestly, I did too. Dennis von Lagerenberg said he came from a Reddit post talking about what Pyro is and what gender Pyro is. And then Rascal says same. And then the OP, this is like coming back to the kids in my basement. Oh, well. 3 months and fry him back. And it was just an AI reading, and I bet you the original author of the story was brought to there from something else, and he probably got pissed off from that, and I don't blame him. So, comment on the Checkmate AI that I did. Why? Why not? On the same video, Jerry's game if it was the worst collection of images ever produced, natural or man-made. He's right. You know, I almost want to just do a bunch of AI slop because of how ridiculous it is. I'm not gonna lie on that. It is so dumb. Spoiler alert warning. No, that's his name. New subscriber and new fan, love your passion for justice. Watching from Normandy, northern France. Okay. But, he was commenting on a particular video that I'm going to bring up in a minute. Lord Beagle, yes, hi Lord Beagle, comments, love the voodoo doll weapon. Also, the constant saving takes me back to older games, where you almost had to save at every chance available, or suffer dire consequences. Yeah, when I was a kid, we developed the term Say frequently. It's like someone would die and they get pissed off that they just wasted a whole hour and they have to go all the way back. It's like, say frequently. Kells, Welsh Angel, hi Kells, comments, Reluge, this game is a blast from the past. Shit, I forgot to mark which game, it was Sims. She was talking about Sims. And yeah, I still plan on doing that. It's like I have a whole thing that like a whole story to tell and whatnot. Vita Moulton, commented, even when they sleep, they're at work looking for mice. I really love cats. When they sleep, they're working hard. That's probably why they're like in their sleep. They're probably chasing like mice or something, or running from a really giant mouse. Sticky Jim comments, "Boo PNG." That's when before I got my new camera, I had to use a PNG thing for the talking bits. Sorry about that. Shigar Gaming Central comments, "Hi Shigar, if you still watch my stuff. Why so many pictures of that? It's the local hangout." Referring to Never-Ending Nightmares, I kept commenting that there's a bunch of pictures of like what looks like people being hung. So it's a local hangout. Boo! It's not like they're going to take it laying down, but they may stand for it. Congrats! It's a bouncing baby depression-ridden boy. Yeah, that was on the episode of Mega Man 11 that I was having troubles with the bouncing bit. Thank you, Shakar. From Blue Cap, awesome Pokemon vids you got on this channel. Thanks! Loud Flavored commented, "Yo! Scrolling through to show some love on the Phasmo grind. I gotta get back on this, especially after that update." Yo, that was, like, he commented on my first Phasmophobia video before I started playing with Hellfreezer. Alright, so I think that's all the basic comments. So now these comments are on the actual, like, commenting on the actual videos, mainly about me talking about something else. So, a random member had commented on one of my paranormal videos. Number 1, my first video. Apparently the guy who made it is a top graphic editor, but this guy is good and one never knows. Maybe faking stuff has brought something spiritual to him. Okay, granted. I even made a revision, not revision, but anyway. For number 8, Dark Ghost Paranormal is a Russian paranormal channel. For entertainment purposes only. Fake. Saw it years back, fella. Nice one for posing the questions. P.S. Watch Beardo get scared for brilliant debunking. Keep going, dude. The majority of these comments are from A1's cover videos. This one is Brooklyn, aka Demonic Bitch 666. "Hey, you just earned yourself a new subscriber, lol. The Instagram chat that he screenshot and used, he cropped out a lot of what was said. Of course. If he wanted to, he should have had the whole chat in there. I was talking to him 3 months ago when he started to attack J-Carts, my friend Jordan. I was trying to talk him out of it and everything, and he started talking about how apparently people were commenting and attacking Anthony's girlfriend. I didn't click on the read more because I thought that was it. But she was going on about how, when she talked to him, A1, that's when the Amanda Krantz, situation started. And I personally thought, like, her commenting, because she had, her name Brooklyn something, I thought they found that out from my video, and I felt bad about it. But no, apparently, they already knew her. How did your brain not run away screaming from that word salad? Calandra, it actually did. Sometimes I had to take a break from watching the video and come back. It was rough. Valkyrie said, I am so glad someone added a kitty counter. That was with his flip out rant towards Andrew Stonerock. Still don't know why he's so against him. He's the one that insulted Andrew, and Andrew's just like, oh, okay, fuck this fool. Valkyrie also commented, all I can hear now is Lord Beagle impression. Man, the police are lying. Jake Hurt's lying. The cops never did a welfare check. I can't do it as well as Beagle did, but that was really good. Francis Chainsaw Grump commented, thanks for covering this. I've been a fan of Kobe's for years. This is when A1 did the thing of talk about the YouTuber that killed himself and then went on to his own thing. Was very sad to hear he passed. A1 didn't even know who he was. This A1 video was pure clout chasing in its grossest form. Yes, it was. The video is about A1 not getting views, not about Cobra. To quote the late, great King Cobra, F sickos. Take that as you will, A1, you sicko. And Sarah Barton commented on that. Great comment. A1 needs to take his own advice. Seriously, it's always about A1. Turns a King Cobra tragedy around to it being all me. Dude wonders why nobody watches him. And a video on that is coming. He has zero empathy. Completely self-obsessed, and everyone could see it but himself. His cronies Jen and Telly are more than guilty of cyberbullying too. Way more. That is true. Especially with what's been going on. Again, that's coming up. And for the last comment on one of the most recent videos, this one's about the DoorDash girl on TikTok. Bella with a bunch of weird words I can't string together because I'm an idiot. She was not assaulted, nor is she a victim. I mean, yeah, I pointed out in my video that the door was open, the guy was on the couch, his pants were off, and he had the camera pointing out the door. Not necessarily sexually assaulted, but anybody could walk by and see that. That was the issue. But she had the right to be offended, though. She's an attention seeker who put a video on TikTok exposing young children to the video of a guy in his own home. For fuck's sake, she's just as vile in my opinion. Also granted, I said in that video that she should have just recorded the evidence, send that to the police and DoorDash. Not even upload it to TikTok. Maybe do a story later on if nothing is done about it. So, those are your guys' comments. If you would like me to read more comments, comment. I guess Q&A, if you want to ask something, go ahead and do that in the comment section down below. Click on whichever thumb you think is appropriate, or like button. I keep going back to the thumb because, like, they're thumbs. Anyway. Subscribe. Trying to get to 500 now. I got like 210 at the point of recording this. So let me know what of my content you like more. It may or may not influence what I do. But what will not influence what I do is you staying nerdy. At least until next time.